And what's this? 3 people sit around a table at the bar. They enjoy a light meal and talk together, but Emilita frowns when she takes a close look at Yuela. Yuela, haven't you gotten less talkative lately? It's like back when we first met. Am I? I think this is what I've always been like. But you've become softer since then. I think so too. You've completely become one of us. Is something worrying you? No. Aha, I got it. It's about Will, isn't it? Are you so worried that you can't even tell us? I do not understand what you are talking about. Then maybe... Yuela, are you feeling sick? You mean like morning sickness? I already said that your concern is unneeded. I thought it'd be big news. If it does happen, we'll celebrate with you, so please tell us. Another new one. Silence fills the workshop. Yuela's depression fills the air between us. Yuela, what's the matter? She doesn't respond. After a long time, she finally says something. No, it's fine. She hesitates, and then shakes her head and stops. What is it? If you have something you need to tell me, then the sooner the better. I urge her, and although she's still clearly hesitant, she continues. What would you do if I were gone? Huh? You mean you've been ordered to go home? No, that's not it. Her answer relieves me, but then I immediately remember what she asked, and I feel worried again. Let's see. If you were gone, then I'd be really lonely. Wouldn't you be lonely without us too? Perhaps. I'd be lonely. I'd look for you if you were gone, and when I found out where you went, I'd go to you, no matter how far away you were. I see. So why are you asking that? I just wanted to know. Yuela turns her back to me, evading the question, and leaves. It hurts inside watching her leave like this. Did she really just want to know? But she won't tell me no matter how I try to ask her about it. I have to believe in her. I go back to work convincing myself of that. Yep. And now to the manor. I've come to the Lord's Manor to make my report on the situation in Zofratol to Rosanna herself. So basically, there's no concrete signs of movements, but the price of grain is spiking in Zofratol. Is that so? That's about what I expected. Lady Rosanna, do you think that Disneyfrody is going to attack Uedora? Eudora and Disneyfrodi trade with each other. Our current relationship is profitable for both of us. If war breaks out, that relationship will crumble.
ことはそう単純ではないのでしょう。
It's not that simple.
相手が何を考えているのかわかりません。それに、敵が向こうだけにいるとも。
We don't know what they're thinking, and they may not be our only enemy. Later, Razana stops herself before she says anything more.
とにかく、ご苦労様でした。
In any case, well done. She thinks carefully for a moment, before speaking again.
戻ってきたら、あなたにもう一つ頼みがあると言いましたね。
You remember that I said I had another request for you upon your return? Yes, I do.
私はあなたを信頼しています。あなたには、私の後を継ぐに足る資格があると思っています。
I trust you. I think that you are worthy to succeed me. I almost make a noise in my shock, but I panic and quickly hold it back before I embarrass myself again.
領主を目指したいと思ったことはありますか?
Were you trying to become Lord if possible? Me?
ええ。
Yes. She's making it clear that it's not a joke. But I still can't believe it. I was just promoted. I have been working hard to continue improving, but there are many others at my level already. And of course, there are a handful of Grandmasters as well. You'd think that almost any one of them would be more suitable to be Lord than me. I'm still young. Even if I've been highly promoted, I still don't have the experience of most alchemists. So why me? Or is she trying to see what my reaction is? Has she asked this to others, or just to me?
いきなりこんな話をされて驚いているでしょうね。無理もありません。
Too surprised to respond right away. I'm not surprised. Yes. May I ask something?
ええ、もちろんです。
Yes, of course. Why me? I'm sure there are other people more qualified. I'm still just a master. The Lord has to be at least a Grand Master. And the Lord has to be chosen by the Guild. The former Lord can't decide who inherits their title.
もちろん、その点については重々承知しています。
Of course. I agree with all of that.
これはまだ先の話です。ただ、あなたにそのつもりがあるなら、自覚を持って欲しかったのです。
This is still yet to come, but I wanted you to be made well aware of it. Why did you choose me?
あなたには信頼できる仲間がいます。
You have trustworthy friends.
そして、あなたの仕事は信頼できる。
And I trust in your work. I should be glad, but I don't feel that way. It's like she's saying that she can't trust other alchemists. There are a lot of them that work really hard. Everybody's doing what they can for the city and for each other. Razana knows that too, so why would she say it like that? I don't understand it at all.
いずれあなたが正気になった暁には、あなたを領主として推そうと思っています。
When the day comes that you become a Grand Master, I intend to recommend you to succeed me as Lord.
どうするのか考えてみてください。
Please consider what you will do. Yes. I bow with a heavy feeling hanging over me, and leave her manor. I go back to the workshop, and tell everybody what she said.
そんなこと言われたの？なんで見るわ？
She really said that? Why you, Will? Because I have trustworthy friends, she said.
それってつまり私たちのことだよね。
That means... It's us, isn't it?
これはすごいことですよ。 本気で領主を目指されるのなら、私たちは今まで以上に協力しますよ。
This is amazing. If you seriously want to be Lord, we will assist you more than ever. Thank you. They're happy about it. I start to get into the spirit too. But despite that, Yuella stays silent. What do you think, Yuella? Should I try to become Lord? It's strange that she's saying absolutely nothing. There's something weird about how she's acting. Saraway breaks the silence between all of us.
でも、どうしていきなりそんな話をしたんでしょうか。ロサナ様はもっと長く領主をできる方ですよ。
But why did she suddenly decide this now? Rosanna should be able to stay Lord for quite a while longer.
そうだよね。
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure myself. I thought you might be able to think of something. Well, even if I want to, she did say it wasn't time yet.
そうですね。急に決める必要はありません。これまで通りやっていきましょう。
That's right. You don't need to decide right away. Let's keep doing what we always do.
それじゃあ私、ちょっと用があるから帰るね。
Ah, then I'm going to go out for a little bit. Emilita rushes out of the house.
私も失礼しますね。
Please excuse me as well. Yeah, I'll see you later. Saraway also goes, leaving just Yuella and me. Silence falls again. Yuella, you wouldn't be happy if I became Lord.
私に止める権利などない。だが、私は。
I have no right to stop you, but I... Conflict clearly crosses her face, and she hesitates.
私は、お前に領主にはなってほしくない。
I do not want you to become Lord.
お前のことは好きだ。力になりたいと思う。
I care deeply for you. I want to help you.
お前が認められ、お前が成長するのを見るのは自分のことよりも嬉しい。
Seeing you recognized, seeing you grow, nothing would make me happier.
だが、領主にはなってほしくない。
But I do not want you to become Lord. Can I ask why?
すまない。
I'm sorry. That's all she says. She gives me a small bow, and then leaves. Reports from Moon continue regularly, but she has given no response as to her mission. Well done. May I ask something? Proceed. You seem more worried lately than usual. Is there any reason for that? Perhaps it's fate. I had heard that girl's lineage was no more. Why are you so worried about her, sir? That girl is innocent and dedicated to a fault. She has been living by herself, in a foreign land. What is she like now? I confess no small amount of curiosity. Isn't it better not to think about it so much? You think I'm obsessing. Aren't you curious about her as well? There are many other competent people in our country. I worry that you sometimes forget that. I am aware. She has no small connection to destiny, but I will attempt to not worry you further. Is there anything else? One of those people wanted to meet you. He has been waiting for some time. We could send him away, but that wouldn't reflect well on the court. Understood. Let him come. Sir. Hey, bring that man here. Oh, good, you again. A young man comes in, escorted by soldiers. He beams with joy when he sees the Shogun. Oh my, my. It is an honor to finally meet the famous Shogun himself. The pleasure is mine, I'm sure. So you're the tanuki that has been bothering my officers. Huh? What's a tanuki? You don't know. I am quite sorry. I still do not know the ways of this land. I'm sure. That is exactly why I do not trust you. The man's eyes slightly twitch for a moment. But that's all that he shows. I think you have misunderstood us, Lord Shogun. What mistake have I made? I simply wish to help my country's people. We understand that, of course. We sympathize with your noble ideals. We'd like to humbly offer our... We have our own ways. Yes, of course. We want to cooperate with you in order to relieve the suffering of your country. Our preparations have already begun. Oh ho 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 ho. Weasel. Oh, now I remember. Tanuki are a kind of small animal. People say that they like to play tricks on humans. Lord Shogun, you are quite the comic. Oh ho 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 ho. The man grins from ear to ear as he laughs. And then he bows reverently, and proudly strides away. I wonder if all of Yuidora's people act that repulsively. Our country also has people like that, if you go to the court. Indeed, that is true. Well, it is fine. To eat the poison or to not. Send a reminder to Moon to fulfill her vow immediately. Sir. Hey, a Kohakuren thing. Kohakuren storms into the workshop like a demon while I'm working. Ah, but what is it, Kohakuren? Why are you so mad?
ロセアン山脈にあるわらわの領域をユイドラの人間が荒らしておる。
The humans of Yuidora are desecrating my territory in the Rosean Mountains. But what?
土を掘り返すわ、岩を崩すわ。やりたい放題よな。
Digging up the earth, destroying the rocks, doing whatever they desire.
お主にはサイラブの誤解を解けと言うたが、無法に振る舞えるようにしろとは誰も頼んでおらぬ。
Clearing up their misunderstanding of the Syrev was not an invitation to act like common bandits. Hold on, this is strange. Everyone in Yuidora understands and respects you.
しかし先に述べた事件が現に起きておるのや。お主には真相を究明する義務があろう。
However, what I have described has happened. You have an obligation to ascertain the truth of it. I can feel the rage radiating off of her. I understand. I'll look into it right away. Ravaged area. Well, guess that's where we're going next. Off we go. What are we looking at here? What in God's name is going on here? Around here? Whoa, this is horrible. Hammers and axes are scattered all over the area. There are markings of where trees were cut down and rocks were chipped away, but it's completely chaotic. Was this really done by Yuidora's alchemists? I can't believe alchemists would do something like this.
ここ一帯に住む者らも気が立っているようだ。理由もなく傷つけられたのであろうな。
The ones who live here seem upset too. They would not have damaged their own land for no reason. Now's not the time to wonder who did this. Let's go to each area and try to clean up there. We don't know how they're going to react in their anger, but we've got to do this. Kohakuren, please do what you can to talk to them. I plead with her. She stares hard into my eyes for a moment, then sighs reluctantly. They're actually going to be aggressive to us, aren't they? We have to go to these 3 places. Try to not hurt any of Kohakuren's Syrev. Will needs to reach the position. None of the yellow units can die, but it shouldn't be a problem as long as we don't attack them. Hidden treasure somewhere, and 9 turns to suppress the map, but guess we'll have to come back here anyway since we can't actually deal with the yellow units. Maybe say with all that. Already, and needs to secure the problem. There's a connect. Even though we right? Yes, I'm telling you. Yeah, here. Then you're really just doing that. You can walk this way. There's a call for the size. You sit. Oh, there. You can say. You can go this way. They have left. Or, actually, to certain the he's fully natural. So you're not people think. That video is a for dip. That's what feels. Leave. Is the hour. Then it's stories. Don't have to for that. Not yet. You just this time. Just keep missing. So you're this. Yeah. Cannot be by you. First. Give it a little long buzz. If you tell your mom. What? Oh, that's a good cover. Well. Yeah, that's you never been terribly. Thank you, man. Oh, so this is the first spot. Everybody, please pick up everything you can see quickly. Ah, they do leave. Okay, that's convenient. Makes it easy to search too. Although Will can't really be the one to do that since he needs to reach all the points. As we gather all the tools up off the ravaged ground, Kohakuren talks to the Syrev and convinces them to keep their distance. They've been silently watching us so far. Yeah? No, they've been throwing plenty of fireballs at me, but if you say so. Let's take care of this quickly to not let their goodwill go to waste. I mean, hell, you're literally on fire right now. But, no, they've just been watching us so far. Okay. This is... You just made it. Somewhere. I'm still in warden section. Isn't they, you're judge. Don't. I'm not back in. No, no. Go bring this one's used up. This. Get rid of these. And that's the next one. Let's wrap this up quickly. Very nice. Three. Is Kirsten's. Is sorry. If not keeps up. You're really sure. You first. Actualize my book starts. But nice. Uses get you beneficially in mind me. Guess it makes chocolate. We're in this. Look at this person. The inside have ease. You have to go out and ask. It's a okay, Jefferson. I think here. Lol. Okay, wrong. Right. Did that be very smart? I'm not sure. So what's it me? Oh, maybe it's just flip. I just flip. Guess it's a session that. Just kill. Solution. This is the last one. Okay, that's everything. Thanks, everybody. Bring all the equipment we've collected over here. Ah, yeah, that did just end it. Guessing the secret was up in this room, but have to go back in to find it. At least we got the shrine. Probably not any good, but it sounds like a furniture item, so maybe it has a useful drop on it. We finally finished collecting everything that's been scattered around the area, and can breathe a sigh of relief. We weren't able to convince all of them, but most of Kohakuren's companions just silently watched us as we worked. Still, who would have done something like this?
まるで荒らすことが目的みたいですね。
It looks like they were damaging this area on purpose. Sarawi's right. This doesn't look like they were after anything. It's just wanton destruction. Alchemists wouldn't do that. If it wasn't Uedora, then the next closest would be Disneyfrodi.
それはないはず。千子殿はディスナフロディでは崇められていますので。
It would not be them. Senko are worshipped in Disneyfrodi.
ディスナとは最近疎遠であるが、ディスナフロディの民がわらわを恐れるか敬うかしておるのは変わっておらぬ。
We have been estranged from Disney recently, and while the people may fear us, their respect has not changed.
故にこのような無礼を平然と働くのは西の連中以外にはおらぬのや。
Therefore, only Westerners would so readily be able to commit such vandalism.
でもユイドラの交渉じゃないよ、こんなの。
But Uedora's alchemists wouldn't do this. It's too... I think so too. This seems nothing like the work of Uedora's alchemists.
とするならば、小賢しい連中が這い回っておると考えるのが妥当か。
In that case, it is reasonable to think that this is all a clever act.
くだらぬ真似をしおるものよな。この様子なら二度と来ぬであろうが、万が一を考え警戒を強化しておこ
う。Their mimicry is pathetic, and I doubt they will return, but I will arrange for increased vigilance just in case. I'm sorry for what happened here. Let's quickly report back to Rosanna, and let her know the truth.
多少なりともウィルフレドは信用できるものとして見ておる。故に任せたぞえ。
At the very least, I know I can trust you, Wilfred. I will leave it in your hands. Well, before that, let's go back and find the hidden treasure here. What are we missing?